Have you ever felt an unexpected, strong, and intense wave of dread and anxiety? Have you experienced breathlessness, chest pain, or perhaps heart palpitations during these episodes? If so, you might have had panic attacks. You may experience these incapacitating episodes at any time, leaving you feeling helpless and overwhelmed. Fear not, as we will look at the causes, symptoms, and most crucially, the techniques you can employ to control and overcome panic attacks in this video. So relax, take a deep breath, and come along with us on this journey to knowledge and healing. As always, you'll be getting a bonus toward the end of the video, and today's will be something we all need to hear, as it goes a long way in this fight. So stay tuned until the end. Welcome to our Wellness Lenses, where we talk about mental health and the self-development journey. We post videos every Monday and Thursday, with occasional bonus videos on Sundays. Without further ado, let's dive in. Picture this. You're minding your own business, enjoying a perfectly ordinary day, when suddenly, bam! Your heart starts racing, your breath comes in gasps, and your hands feel clammy. The world around you starts to spin, and the fear of impending doom grips you like a vice. That's the chaos that is a panic attack. So, what exactly is it? A panic attack is like an unwelcome intruder, barging uninvited and turning your world upside down. It's a sudden, intense surge of fear or discomfort that can last minutes to hours. And it's not just your mind playing tricks on you. Your body gets in on the action too. Your heart races, your chest tightens, and your limbs might tingle or go numb. So why do our bodies betray us in such a dramatic way? Well, it's all because of our body's fight-or-flight response, an ancient system designed to keep us safe from danger. However, in the case of panic attacks, this response goes into overdrive, making us feel like we're in a life-or-death situation. You might think panic attacks only happen to the anxious or stressed out among us, but they can strike anyone, anytime. And when they do, you'll never forget it, because these episodes leave you feeling shaken. What are some symptoms to look out for when you think you're having a panic attack? Your heart starts pounding like it's about to break free from your chest. Beads of sweat form on your forehead, and your entire body feels like it's been plunged into a scorching sauna. Trembling takes over, and you struggle to catch your breath, gasping for air like a fish out of water. It's as if an invisible hand squeezes your chest, making each breath a monumental task. But that's not all. Panic attacks are not content with just physical torment. They revel in psychological torture as well. Your mind spins like a whirlwind, plagued by an overwhelming sense of impending doom. The world around you becomes a swirling void of chaos, disorienting your senses and leaving you detached from reality. And as if that weren't enough, an insidious fear creeps in, like a dark shadow devouring your sanity. You're convinced you're losing control, that your grip on reality is slipping away. Perhaps you'll go mad, you think, or worse yet, meet your untimely demise. Your stomach churns and twists, threatening to expel its contents at any moment. Numbness and tingling sensations shoot through your body like 1,000 tiny pinpricks, attacking your skin. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, a feeling of suffocation grips your throat, leaving you gasping for air, desperately clawing at your constricted windpipe. But what causes these episodes? Let's dive in and explore the true causes of panic attacks. First, it's essential to understand that panic attacks are a real medical condition. Like any other condition, they have underlying causes. One of the main culprits is genetics. Studies have shown that if you have a family member with a history of panic attacks, you're more likely to experience them yourself. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But genetics alone isn't enough to cause panic attacks. Environmental factors also play a role. Stressful life events, such as a divorce, a job loss, or the death of a loved one can trigger panic attacks in some people. Trauma is another common trigger. You may be more prone to panic attacks if you've experienced a traumatic event in the past, like abuse or a natural disaster. Other risk factors include certain medical conditions, such as hyperthyroidism, mitral valve prolapse, and substance abuse. Yes, that's right. Drugs and alcohol may temporarily relieve anxiety, but in the long run, they can actually make things worse, increasing the risk of panic attacks. And last but not least, we can't forget about good old-fashioned anxiety. Sometimes there doesn't need to be a specific trigger or cause. Anxiety can build up slowly, until one day it explodes into a full-blown panic attack. It's like a pressure cooker waiting to blow its lid. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. I share videos about different mental health and self-development topics, including interviews with experts, personal stories, and actionable strategies that can help you improve your life. So how do we treat panic attacks? In the tumultuous storm of an attack, the mind becomes a battlefield where fears collide with reality and the body succumbs to chaos. Yet, amidst the turmoil, there are keys to unlock the gates of serenity. From the soothing whispers of deep breathing to the grounding touchstones of mindfulness, the art of halting panic attacks is a captivating lesson in resilience, courage, and self-awareness. First up, we have deep breathing. Now I know what you're thinking. Deep breathing? That's it? But hear me out. When you're in a panic attack, your breathing goes haywire. Rapid, shallow breaths can worsen everything, triggering more anxiety and tension. But taking slow, deep breaths can bring things back under control. Here's how it works. Focus on each breath, inhaling slowly and deeply from your abdomen. Count to 4 on both the inhale and the exhale, letting your lungs fill up like balloons. For those of you who like a bit of variety, there's another technique you can try. It's called 4-7-8 breathing, or the relaxing breath. With this technique, you inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. It's like a mini vacation for your brain. Next, let's talk about grounding. We all know that feeling when our minds go into overdrive, swirling with distressing thoughts and emotions. It's like a tornado tearing through our brains, leaving us feeling lost and overwhelmed. But fear not, a simple technique can help you find your way back to solid ground. That's right, we're talking about grounding. Here's how it works. When you feel a panic attack coming on, find something physical in your environment to focus on. It could be anything: a picture on the wall, a pencil on your desk, a leaf on a tree outside. Whatever it is, really concentrate on it. Look at it closely. Touch it and feel its texture. Ask yourself questions about it, like who created it, how it was made, and what it reminds you of. By focusing on this one stimulus, you can reduce the impact of the other stimuli around you. In fact, if you deal with recurring panic attacks, you might want to always consider carrying a familiar object with you. This could be anything that helps you feel grounded, like a smooth stone, a seashell, a small toy, or a hair clip. When you start to feel anxious, hold the object in your hand, feel its weight and texture, and let it anchor you to the present moment. Grounding techniques like these can be a lifesaver for people with panic attacks, anxiety, and trauma. They help us stay present, focused, and in control. So the next time you feel like your mind is spiraling out of control, remember, you've got this. Just find something physical to focus on and let it be your guide back to solid ground. Next up, the 5-4-3-2-1 method. When panic attacks strike, they have a nasty way of yanking us away from reality, leaving us feeling like we're floating in some alternate dimension. But fear not, for I've got a technique that will bring you back to the here and now. It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 method, like a magic spell that directs your focus away from stress and back into the present moment. Here's how it works. Slowly and thoroughly complete each step, and watch as the world around you comes back into sharp focus. First, settle your eyes on 5 separate objects, each in turn. Take a moment to really look at each one, letting the details soak in. Next, sharpen your ears and listen for 4 distinct sounds. Think about where they're coming from and what makes each sound unique. Now, it's time to get tactile. Reach out and touch 3 different objects. Feel their textures, notice their temperatures, and ponder their purposes. Now, bring your sense of smell into the game. Identify 2 different scents that waft through your surroundings. It could be the aroma of your morning coffee, the fragrance of your soap, or even the lingering scent of laundry detergent on your clothes. And finally, engage your taste buds. Name 1 thing you can taste. Pay attention to the flavor in your mouth, or pop a piece of candy in and savor the taste as it dances on your tongue. Following this 5-4-3-2-1 method, you're grounding yourself in the present moment and reclaiming control over your senses. So, the next time you feel that detachment creeping in, remember the magic numbers: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to reconnect with reality and kick those panic attacks to the curb. Now, before we round off this session, as I hinted at the start of the video, I'll just go ahead and share with you a crucial measure that we can use to manage panic attacks, and that's the sweet scent of lavender. This unassuming purple-hued blossom harbors a powerful secret: the ability to calm the storm within. As one inhales its soothing aroma, the mind drifts from the turbulent seas of anxiety to the tranquil shores of serenity. The secret lies within lavender's essential oils, which engage our olfactory receptors and trigger a harmonious symphony between the senses and the nervous system. As the scent permeates our being, it activates the parasympathetic response, gently lowering the heart rate, easing muscle tension, and soothing the agitated mind. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, Please like and comment below so we can continue our conversation about this important topic in the comments section. Remember to subscribe for more content like this. See you soon.